At the intersection of nature and community is where this city department works best. Today on O'Fallon 360, we're going to dig into the landscape division and find out how they keep our city looking clean and green. O'Fallon is one of Missouri's fastest growing communities, but our landscape division ensures our civic growth is interwoven with vibrant green spaces. It's a job that certainly keeps the landscape staff busy, as they're responsible for beautifying over 450 acres of parkland and creating the wonderful landscape displays visible at the dozens of civic installations throughout our community, like the Municipal Centre and the welcoming signs at our highway entrances. The landscape division's duties don't always look glamorous, but this hard, dirty job results in the iconic beauty O'Fallon is known for.
The landscape division crew is responsible for grounds care throughout the city of O'Fallon. All the way from Dames Park, where we're at now, to the south end of town where the O'Fallon sign is at Highway K and 64 at Cracker Barrel area. We cover everything up and down Highway K with all of the parks, all of the city properties, water towers, wells, lift stations, treatment plants. We cover a lot of ground, and we stay particularly busy through early March until the end of November.
Keeping O'Fallon green is no simple task, and the responsibilities can seem endless. The landscape division is responsible for the year-round appearance of city properties, and they meticulously design, plant, and maintain the floral beds, flowering shrubs, and other horticultural highlights at municipal parks and grounds, overpasses, and right-of-ways. Their greenhouse alone produces over 16,000 flowers each year, destined for the unique displays at the Justice Center, the Renaud Center, and elsewhere throughout the city. Our green spaces always need routine maintenance to maintain plant health and ward off insect infestations. And while it might not seem exciting, mowing civic properties is a big part of the job.
Most people don't realize the extent of what we take care of. For example, Travis with his mowing team, a three-man team, they go out on a 2-week rotation and they have 102 stops that they make throughout town. And then Jim's crew is a mowing crew and they mow the City Hall, the Renaud Center, they mow the stadium grounds, the Veterans Walk. So they have a list that they go through and mow weekly. We don't mow in parks, but we mow pretty much everywhere else.
A visit to Brendan's playground is made immeasurably better thanks to the diligence of the landscape division. Main Street's hanging baskets are a town favorite for motorists and pedestrians who look forward to each year's new designs. And City Hall's stately entrance just wouldn't be the same without Landscape's hard work. At each of our civic buildings, Landscape has left their fingerprints all over our beautiful displays. But did you know they also work hand in hand with other city departments to make O'Fallon a better place to live?
One particular city department we deal with is code enforcement. Whenever code enforcement has a property that needs remediated, my crew is the one that gets sent in to solve the grounds care problem, which is typically grass mowing, but occasionally it's trees and tree branches, just to keep the property up to standard with the rest of the subdivision. We work a lot with volunteer services. Some of our mulching and our flower planting in the spring, that's a great opportunity to handle a large number of volunteers, to keep everybody busy and productive, and takes a great deal of work off our back.
Creating a vibrant, dynamic, beautiful O'Fallon is a fundamentally important task, one our landscape division staff takes a lot of pride in.
When it comes to pride in working for O'Fallon, I think what I love most about it and why it makes me so proud to work for O'Fallon is because I'm part of something that's bigger. I'm making a difference in other people's lives. I want to make sure that, my parks are looking fantastic. I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like to, come to the park and we didn't put our annual flowers in. I mean, I think there's a lot of social benefit to what we do.
Similar to that, we handle right-of-way properties and help out with derelict properties. And the great thing about that is, if we weren't maintaining those properties, it wouldn't look all that great. We're trying to make O'Fallon look like a better place to live and a great place to live.
Our job is hard, but we really enjoy it because when we are in our greenhouse and we start a petunia or any other flower from seed, and we watch that grow from this little tiny thing to this beautiful purple or white or pink flower that we put in our baskets on Main Street or we put in Civic Park, and we see the citizens really enjoying those displays and saying, what a good job you're doing. We take pride in that.
All in all, the Landscape Division's work is about more than just aesthetics. Their efforts enhance the quality of life for our residents and visitors 365 days a year.
The real world benefits of landscaping has to do with more of people's state of mind than dollars through a cash register. But it is equal, because when people come to O'Fallon, they feel a certain way about what they see. Is it pretty? Do I feel safe here? Do I want to open a business here? Do I want to live here? The Landscape Division has a way of contributing to the appearance of the community, which then anchors business, people living here, people coming to our parks. It all ties together to the bottom line.